dog wants to wish you a happy birthday too. She feels left out of the conversation. How did we survive the retrogrades? Are we feeling good? Mercury retrograde is out. I always say this, I always imagine Virgos and Geminis have an easier time with Mercury retrograde. Let me know. Because you're ruled by Mercury. You can hack it. Please surround us with the warm, white, loving light of God. Give us God-given guidance for the highest good of all for Virgo and all those who love Virgo, for Virgo and all those who love Virgo. Thank you. One more shot. Four of Swords, taking a break, the Sun reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed, the Prince of Swords, the Hanged Man reversed, and the Star reversed. Okay, so you're taking a break because you aren't seeing the bright side of things. You have narrowed down your option, and I think you used to see someone's hold on. Perspectives. Hanged Man in the reversed in your foundation. Prince of Swords in your past. A Libra, seeing other perspectives. But to be honest, I said Libra, but this is Aquarius. Duh. It's like, Prince of Swords is always Aquarius for me, but for some reason, I was like, this is a Libra symbol. I'm a Libra, so it's like, how did I get this confused? It's an Aquarius symbol. Okay, so that definitely makes sense. So, I feel like you have been seeing things one way. The Seven of Cups is about a lot of options, a lot of opportunities, kind of like a daydreaming fantasy type of card. And each cup holds something different. So one cup could hold, you know, a beautiful woman of your dreams, and then another cup can hold a dragon. So good and bad stuff. It's kind of like a let's make a deal. What's behind door number one? What's behind door number two? But whenever it's reversed, it's like you have narrowed down your options. And so I'm getting the sense that you only see things one way. You can only see it one way, which is unusual because Virgo, you know, they are ruled by Mercury, and you guys are the researchers of the zodiac, right? You get all the information. But I think perhaps you have explored all this information and you're still like, no, it's this way, it's this way, it's this way. But we have the Hanged Man reverse in your foundation, so over time it's like you have been fixated on one idea and haven't seen another perspective. In your past, we have the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords is someone who they have an ideal in their heart, right? They think things should be done one way in their perspective. One way of doing things, right? So they have this ideal, right? But their communication gets a little stuck because they can be like steamrollers and bust through the door and, you know, say, fuck everyone in the club. And so no one in the club wants to listen to them because it's like, you just told me to fuck off, so no thank you. So the Prince of Swords, he needs to learn how to speak from a heart place instead of from his like mental, like, this is the way things should be, right? I often call him my protester activist card because, you know, he's very angry, but he has a purpose, a calling, right? He doesn't just get angry for no reason. There are a reason for the activism that he takes on. There is a reason for the activism he takes on, but he just is going about it in too of a harsh way that he doesn't bend or flex with other people's perspectives to reach a compromise, right? And I have a feeling it's not like this is more of an internal thing rather than an external thing. Like you seeing it from another perspective is in regards to your wishes. The star is the outcome of the star reversed, and the star reversed is a card. Every time I see the star, I think it's a card about destiny, right? The stars aligning. But I always say that your wishes will come true. The star is about wishes, about hopes, hopefulness. Aquarius, these are 2 Aquarian cards, so you could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius. But Aquarius is ruled by the 11th house. The 11th house is a card of wishes, of dreams. It's also a card of groups and friendships, so it's like the collective wishes, right? And when we talk about the age of Aquarius, it's things aligning, right? When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then everyone on the planet will have their wishes, right? Everyone on the planet will live to their highest good. Everyone in humanity will rise to the occasion of these ideals, right? And we won't fight with each other. We won't have to scream and bicker with each other. So I think you're seeing it one way, like, my wishes are never going to come true. This is never going to get better. Why does this always happen to me? Kind of like a woe is me. This is fucked up. Nothing I can do can turn this around. But it's all about divine timing. It's all about what we can't see is our angels working overtime in the background, trying to line things up for us, trying to set it all up for us. We just see, like, I want to quote a thing about evidence. Lack is evidence. Ah, I'm forgetting it. I hate that. But it's basically like the evidence that's presented before you, right? Like all this information that you sifted through and you think like this is the only way it has to be. Like you only see a fraction of what the evidence is, right? You don't see the unseen. You don't see what's working behind the scenes. You don't see what's orbiting in its place to get you to your wishes, to get you to your life purpose, to get you on your path. But you are taking a risk. Maybe some of you are taking a risk. I don't know why that popped out of my head. You're taking a rest. The Four of Swords is about taking a break, taking it easy, and I think you've just spun your wheels so much that there's no more wheels left to spin, right? You're just like exhausted. I'm a Virgo moon, so I get it. Like when we have all this like mental stuff going on, it's like, please stop thinking. I'm a Libra sun, like I said, so that's the mental realm. So sometimes I'm just like, can I turn off this thinking? I'm tired of thinking. Can I not think? And I'm Sagittarius rising, so Sagittarius is probably the most cerebral fire sign. So it's like, please stop these wheels from spinning. I'm tired. I don't want to think about this anymore. So you're taking a rest, you're taking a break, and you need to. I feel like you need to replenish your resources, and when you least expect it, your things are going to orbit in time. Because there's nothing else you can do right now. You're not seeing it from the right perspective, and you don't have the evidence to show you the different perspective. So we have the Sun reversed right here. The Sun reversed is a card about whenever it's up. I mean, it's never a bad card because it's the Sun, right? It's happy. This could be an issue with your child, or your inner child. But whenever it's reversed, it's kind of like partly cloudy. Again, we're not seeing the whole perspective. You could be this conflict in your head and your heart could happen a lot during night, because with Sun reversed, it's kind of like night, you know, the opposite of the Sun, and we have the star here. But the Sun reversed, it's like a lack of self-esteem. I also want to warn against, because Virgos can do this, martyrdom. The Hanged Man is a card about sacrifice, a card about being in suspension because you're at the mercy of someone else, right? Whenever it's reversed, it can mean making sacrifices that you don't need to make. Being a martyr for things that Like, you don't need to torture yourself. You don't need to be on the cross in this situation, right? But I feel like whatever this situation is, there is a self-consciousness, because it's like Virgos like to know everything, right? Virgos like to have all the information, and there's just some information that you don't have. But get lots of rest, get lots of sleep, take your naps, chill on the sofa, watch TV, and just sort of build up your energy. I'm hearing TV is actually going to show you, I don't know why, I never got this message, but TV is actually going to show you signs from the universe. I think because of this Aquarius energy that we have, they're all about frequency. Like, they're the air suit, right? So I think of Aquarius, they're electric, you know, they're ruled by Uranus, and they transmit energy through like sound waves, right? It's like, well, sound waves, communication, air, but you know, television waves and stuff like that. So also be mindful of the stuff you watch. Like, if you are hopeless about, say you are not seeing a perspective, the right perspective, because like, if you think your love life is doomed, don't watch something like Mad Men where everyone cheats, right? So make sure you watch like positive stuff to raise your vibration. I feel like there's a big message here about frequency, about getting aligned to the right frequency. Make sure that the television and the media you watch are aligned to the wishes that you want to see in your life, right? Even if that has to be silly, like fairy tales or silly romantic comedies, it's going to put you in a happier state to welcome those sort of things in. So your wishes are more likely to come to you. Thank you, Virgo. Let me know if that resonated with you, and I will see you next time. Bye.